What about here vertically? We are there. Good to see you. Hello and welcome. My name is Kevin. This is Do It for Bruce. We're here in Dark Cloud 2, a game about saving the world, but you're also in charge of rebuilding it at the same time. I feel like if you've seen at the beginning of the year, we played the first one and we got, or at least finished the first one and got an experience with that. And it had been a minute since I played the second one. But the second one, though graphically and gameplays wise, is much improved. The story is, I don't understand what's going on with this story. We're just having time travel. We're having things that occurred in the first game not really be prevalent in the second game. Like, why call it a sequel if you're just going to be like, you know what? It's kind of in the same realm of possibility that these things are happening in the same universe. We don't know. You could have just called it a different timeline or something like that, and then just so happens to have these things happen this way. But I need somebody smarter than myself to explain what's going on in this game. But here we are once again with you all. Hopefully another lovely day of playing a game that maybe not zero, 4 people might give a shit about. We're gonna have an interesting time talking to ourselves. And you know what this feels like? It feels like the experience of what it was like to stream for the first time to nobody. And it's just like, I just gotta relearn this lesson every fucking time. Kevin, nobody gives a shit who you are, and you've just got to play to the crowd you have. So let's fucking do that. All right. So we are about to get to the next area. Technically, we've done 2 areas, I think, right? Let's look. We've got Sindane and Palm Brinks. I think the next one is the Valley, which is down here in the bottom left. And then there's a coastal place. There's the place over here, a floating sky place, and then I think there's another 1 or 2. I don't know if the moon place comes up again, but we'll see. Let's make this clown body. We don't have enough paint or scrap metal. Does the guy at the back of the train sell either of those? But before we do, well, let's go check in on him, and then let's go get ourselves another recruit. This game is all about recruiting people so that they can help you out on your journeys. So we got the Granny Rosa. What is her ability? Makes cheese, will sell you amulets. What a baddie. She's making cheese for us? What's this do? What's Priest Bruno doing for us? His ability is to revive you from death 1 time. Just once. He never does it again. And will sell you status recovery items. I mean, that's nice. What's our boy in the back of the train want? Do you have paint? I don't know if he has paint or if it's the painter that we have to go visit the painter, probably. But either way, let's spend some cash on some metal. Let's buy like 60 worth of metal or something like that. Yeah, that's good. Now TikTok is here, so they can hear my ranting and raving and reaving and all that stuff. I guess we're not reaving, it's just ranting. Okay, there we go. Got some cash back. We'll probably want to change who our second is, but for now, let's go recruit our painter friend so that we can buy paint from him. I assume that's what we can do. We did some offline grinding so that the fighting mechanics are a little bit easier for ourselves. We have some sick weapons. We got the chopper. Our chopper that poisons people, which is pretty sick. And then we have our bandits, Brassard, which steals from individuals. And then Max has got another weapon that can steal from people, and his gun is he's still just got a gun, which is sick. So we're gonna go to the painter and tell him, I have your golden paint, you mother. And then we might be able to get Claire as well, because we have we took a picture of a flower that she's probably never seen, but we'll see. All right, Mr. Painter. I guess girls just can't understand why men feel like they have to pursue their idols. I've been waiting for you. Okay, so certain characters will only talk to you if you're Monica or Max, which is interesting. Quick, give me the paint so that I can bring her to life. Where's our golden paint? There she blows. Let's see what our painter friend does. Also, Max, you doing okay, bro? Your shoulders look a little tense. So this is the golden paint. I'll try it straight away. Where are you gonna put it, bro? Where are you gonna put the... Oh. Holy fucking shit, he made a woman. Amazing, she's perfect. Hi, I'm Julia. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you, Max. I've forgotten my promise. Please use my new power whenever you want. Tarn, Julia joined your party. Julia went to the train. What in tarnation is happening here? He actually made a woman from his painting. Please use my new power whenever you want. Yeah, okay, you fucking psycho. My bad. I didn't realize we were just creating life from paintings. What does Julia even do? She's a painting. It's like Expedition 33 all over again, chat. That's a spoiler. Sorry, I don't know why I'm spoiling a game that is wholly more interesting than this one. But here we are, being a spoil sport. Claire doesn't live in my house. Of course not. She lives somewhere else. She lives in her own home, in the mayor's house, which we should go talk to the mayor real quick and beat his ass. We don't actually have to beat his ass. We can just talk to him politely and say, hey, Mr. Mayor, stop being a dick. This is the mayor's house, I think. I'm like 80% sure. I guess if we took a photo, we'd probably be able to say this is the mayor's house. What time of day is it anyways? It's almost nighttime, so we can possibly recruit the other guy who we've been having a bad time trying to recruit. Claire is not in her room. Claire? 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 Where are you, Claire? Claire? Paints, cup, parcel. I think we already did that, but let's make it anyway. Paints, cup, parcel. Paint. Do we not have paint? Well, we just came from a place that has paint. Painting, but not, oh no, paints. Parasol, cup. What she got? Cooking. Clown body. That's right. We already have that. Wow. Okay. Claire, where do you live? I thought this is your house. Are you just here in the evenings? No, this is your parents' room. God damn, this game's so confusing. It's like Stardew Valley where you're trying to find a character and they're like, no, I have a day cycle and a night cycle that I do these things. And you're like, cool, can I just get that mod that shows you exactly where you are on the map? Because I don't know where the frick you are, girl. Let's just teleport to the station and see if we can get lucky and see her around there. Yep. And we should have got, there she is. I fucking knew it. How did I know this? Sup, girl? Did you get a picture of an unusual flower? Wow, this is amazing. So this is kind of flower on the outside? What should I do? Oh, okay, take me with you. All right, Claire. I don't know what Claire does, but she's now on the train. Get on the train, Claire. I need to take your ass out of town. What about you, Sheriff? You want to get on the train too? Hey, Max, have you come looking for me? I've been waiting. Thanks to the castle walls, this town is pretty safe. It's time for us to go outside. It's a good thing that you're always tinkering about with machines, but I was wondering how strong you are. Fighting all about speed and footwork. If you're any slower than me, it's why don't we give you a test? Run through the boat at the lake and back. My record is 2 minutes and 1 second. If you're any slower than that, it's good. How about that? You want to try? Sure, I'll give it a try. No, fuck you, dude. I got places to be. Not your running boy. I'm not here out running for you. This lady got any secrets for us? Hey, hello, Max. Hello, Max. Did you finish working already? I think she only says that. She never actually says anything more. Every day I wake and I toil and I toil and I toil in the streets of Palm Brinks. Why do I ask Max the same thing over and over again? Hey, Max, are you done with work? No matter the hour, no matter the moment, I always say the exact same things. What has become of me? Have I become nothing more than I already had pants? Fuck. Am I nothing more than a billboard that says, "Hello, Max. Are you already done with work?" Or is there more to me than my digital format? It's as if I am stuck in a video game where the player is playing this game. What's up, Casper? How's it going? Where the player comes and says hello to me only once in a blue moon. How else am I supposed to deal with life? Do we think we can go in the mine yet? No, we cannot. How is this lady wearing the same outfit? Is it supposed to be a different lady or the same lady? Why do all men like to fish? I mean, it's fun times. Have you ever gone fishing? It's good times, ladies. You should check it out. Can we recruit the duck yet? Quack, quack. The quack. Get it? Because in English, we use the word quack as a representation of things. Of doctors. You know, I have lots of bugs in my feathers these days, and they make me itchy. Yeah, they would make you itchy. Clock, morning sun, Jurox eye. I don't think we have morning sun. How many viewers are there on Twitch? I doubt more than 2. Exactly 1. We are outside our normal parameters, so people are not interested in the slightest. How did you take a picture of the moon? Moon, where are you, girl? Moon. Ah, there she blows. May we take a picture of you, Mr. Moon? Nope. What happens if we... Oh. Where did that moon go? I swear we just saw the moon. That's kind of sad. I mean, you telling me weapon shop, pot, candle, we already did that one, I think. I mean, really, it just comes down to there's the moon. She be mooning. Here's a photo. Wow, amazing. The moon is in the photo. Now I can see the moon anytime, any place. Come on with you. Of course. Well, I've nowhere else to go. Another motherfucker joined the party. Small child. Lately, there's been someone tottering around in a black robe. Do you know who that is, Max? Apparently, Max knows everybody in this town. So, yeah. All right, let's go back to the station, and talk to some of the people we just recruited, and see what we can get from them. Purchase-wise, I think there are a handful of them that we can buy stuff from. Let's go inside. Mostly I want to buy paint so I can build this chassis for our mech. There's our steward. There's our father. I don't know why our father just chilling out here, but he is. I'm not really going to watch the stream because it's like 11 in my time zone, so good luck. Thanks, man. Let's buy some paint. Parn, give me some paint, bro. I need some green paint. 1 green paint, please. Thank you. Actually, do you buy it? Do you have anything else? What's your ability? You can escape dungeons at any time. We'll sell you paint. Well, what other things you got for sale other than paint? Just paint. Okay. Julia, who are you? Bewitches. Charms enemies within a certain range. Will sell you armbands. Oh. Painting lady's got abilities. Hell yeah. She will send me 1 armband. Okay. Rufio, what do you buy? Buy elements. Oh, hell yeah. So we can buy... Unfortunately, he only has access to some of them. He doesn't have the power one. That's the one I always want. But what's his ability? Gives you bonus damage on undead. Will sell you elements. Okay, nothing crazy there. And I think that's everybody. Let's see if we can make our chassis, our clown body. Looks like the answer is yes. And then we're off we go. Can we... Sweet. Now we have a clown robot. That isn't creepy at all. But he's got better defense and all that. So now it's time to continue the story of figuring out what we're doing with our lives. Also, look at my new shoes, chat, once we get outside. Look at those. Look at the drip on these shoes. Fucking look at those shoes. Should have gotten an Adidas sponsor before they were cool to put in video games. You want to leave? Yeah. To the new area, Cedric.
All right, let's move them out.
I'm gonna cough. Hot water or hot tea is hot in your throat. Where are we going? Balance Valley. It's where the valley gets balanced. What are we gonna learn in Balance Valley? Oh, hello. What the heck? I don't remember it looking like this. Or is this just where the station is?
Wow, they even have a station here.
This is Balance Valley Station.
Thanks, Monica. Thanks for that riveting information.
By the look of things, this valley's been hit. Hey, Max! We'll take care of things at this end. You take as long as you need. Thanks, Borneo.
Does Borneo know he's named after our country?
Kids, be careful out there. Okay, I gotcha.
Okay. What is in here? Just a bunch of station stuff. Do you want to go to Balance Valley? I do. Damn, hit us with that.
So this is Balance Valley. That's right. There are 4 plateaus in this valley. But
The
height of those
wind.
plateaus can change.
The wind.
Strange, huh?
The wind. Depending on what's on them?
Huh? There are houses over there. Might be people as well.
Let's go see who the local kooks are. Who survived the scourging of the planet. There's a owl. Is it a talking owl?
Who are you? What do you...
You can talk?
Oh my god, Monica.
Hold on, Mr. Owl. Just listen to us.
Are you related to the wise owl?
What is it?
We're looking for somebody. His name is Crest. Do you know?
Crest. So you've come to see Crest.
He's probably Crest.
Yes, that's right.
Crest is dead.
Oh no.
So Griffin's henchmen got him too. Now what are we gonna do? And who's this?
Small child that's unwell.
Lynn was Crest's apprentice. She's been bedridden with... Unfortunately, it looks like her illness has taken a turn.
It looks pretty bad.
Let's take a picture of the small child being unwell. Also, let's familiarize ourselves with all the scoops we can get in Chapter 3. I think we're in Chapter 3 now. Starling Canyon. Okay.
I need a house call from Dr. Dell.
Dr. Dell?
I just was with Dr. Dell.
In Palm Brinks. But he looks like a duck, so don't be too surprised.
He's literally a quack.
Doctor?
Yes.
Yep. It looks like Lynn can't be moved, so we'll get the doc. Monica, let's get back to Palm Brinks.
Yeah, I guess we better.
Please do hurry.
Ugh.
Right.
Should have come here first before talking to Dr. Tell me this isn't Crest. Argo. There's a bed. That's not a bed. That's a small child. I'm sick. What's the thing you got? Fountain, waterfall, bottle. I don't think we have waterfall. I don't know where you get a waterfall from. Let's see. Nope. Let's go make. And then let's go new. And then here, and we go here, and we say waterfall. No, we don't have waterfall. I don't know where you get waterfall from. Maybe there's a waterfall literally outside. That would be standard of fare for us. No, no waterfalls here. Just a bunch of bullshit. Am I right, chat? Can we enter the dungeon? Probably not yet. I assume this is where the dungeon is. Yeah. We don't have time for this. We're gonna hurry and help Lynn. Yeah. Fine. Let's go Palm Brink, and then we go to Palm Brink, and then we go to Palm Brink, but then we go to Palm Brink, so that we can go to Palm Brink to get Palm Brink on the brink of Palm Brink. Let's go talk to Dr. Dill. See how he's doing. See what he's getting up to. See how his flock is doing. I mean, I guess he's not a religious man. He's just a doctor who's a duck. What are we gonna have to do for our boy Dr. Dill? Is he kind of a big deal, or is he a little dill? I think he's a big deal, if I'm being honest. Those dwarfs in the forest have the ability to create all sorts of things. Okay, cool. Thanks for that information. Not psych. That's the wrong pier. We probably didn't have pier. Let's take a picture of Dr. Dill's sign. Dell, I guess. Like computering. It's not Dill, it's Dell. Like the computers, Kevin. Cutscene.
Well, if it isn't Max.
That's his voice?
Please, Dr. Dill, come with us. A really sick girl needs...
Not good.
Wow. We just came in there and said, "Get out of here, bro." And he was like, "Tell me." No questions asked. He immediately was like, "I'm interested. We're saving lives here." All right, let's just delete all the photos and off we go. Okay. Puta madre. We need to move, and we go to balance, and we go to this station because I want to talk to Cedric fixing our ride pod real quick. Yeah, I think without him, ride pod is damaged still. Is Cedric on the thing, or is he on the platform? There he is. Okay. Hi, Cedric. Upgrade ride pod. I don't know if we have enough stuff to upgrade. Don't think so. We already have the guns. Probably should get the core next. And then from there we can be happy. Well, the thing is, if I just do this, cuts 10 on the travel time, does it not? Cutscene on cutscene on cutscene on cutscene. Alright, let's go beat up some creatures in the valley so that we can heal this poor child. And if not...
We've been waiting. She's gotten worse since you...
Do you think these birds are gonna have beef?
Not good. Not good at all.
He's just like,
Looks like she's been hit by
this child's fucking dead.
strong dose of it too.
How have you... Wait, you didn't check a pulse? You just put a hand on head and was like, damn, this is a magical doctor.
Regular medicine won't touch it.
What do you want me to do? Go into the...
Toxic mist?
You see more of it these days,
Do you?
but we still don't know what causes it.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do. Please try something.
I've got it. Lao Chow.
Bless you?
He can cure her.
Who?
Loud.
That's right. In my time, there's a legendary chef named Lao Chow.
Lao Chow. Must be
They
the...
say if you eat his miracle dish, it'll cure any kind of sickness on the spot.
Well, where do we have to go to see him?
In the future, a place called Starlight Temple will be built in Balance Valley. That's where all the sages gather. There's a place there called Lao Chao's Bistro. Lao Chao is
Dude, Lao Chao's got a fucking the ability to recoup anybody. All right.
Bring Lao Chao's Bistro back and go see him. We might be able to save Lin.
All right, Monica. Just like we did in Sindane, we have to collect geostones here.
Exactly, but we
Then let's
What a convoluted story we have.
passage in this valley that goes to the sea. It's called Starlight Canyon, and I bet we can find the geo. It's a dangerous area, though.
I'm fine with that.
All right. Let's.
I'll be in the train. Just give me a call. I'm counting on you.
We're going to save her. In order to save Lin, who was on the verge of death.
Verge.
We had to venture into the dangerous Starlight Canyon.
Doubt. I don't think it's that dangerous. We're about to
Although I was
whoop
worried
ass.
About Crest being gone, I concentrated on Lin, who
Look
was
at that
still
hat
with us.
though. Super sick. Chapter 3, guys.
The Sage of the Stars.
AKA. I don't know who that is actually. I have no clue who that is at all. But here we are. Really gonna watch me walk into the.
This is where Starlight Canyon starts. Let's get. But before we change Balance Valley back, I've got to warn you. Balance Valley is divided into 4 fields. The height of the 4 fields changes depending on the weight of the buildings we put on each. If we want to put a big building there in the future, the height of all 4 fields has to be the same.
Wow, sounds.
Yeah, but we can do it.
Okay.
Does the voice lines make this game better or worse? In my opinion, I almost think it would be better if it had no voices lines. Is that weird to say? I know that's probably was a selling point at the time, but like this game feels like a if everybody's quiet, I don't have to hear their goofy ass. You know? Oh, look, this dungeon is way longer than what we're expecting. Look at this. We got a bigger dungeon. Wow, before we were we were not having as long as dungeons. Time limit to defeat all the monsters, 7 minutes. Attack and defeat all the monsters with the ride pod. Don't mind if we do. We can go kill things with the ride pod. We didn't talk to the mayor. Meant to talk. Oh God, we just flew in on a bird? Okay, cool. Crazy, kind of crazy. Ride pod, get out here and start. No, ride pod moves so slow. That's right. We need ride pod's like next upgrade that like gives them like a little bit more speed. Ah! Ooh, ride pod, take that thing out. Take the ram out. Actually, hold up. Charging ram. Take a picture of a ram when it's charging at you. Okay, we can do that. Well, it's actually dead. So next time we can do that. Awkward. Are these just bridges? What a weird, interesting. Ooh, there's the smiling friends. Fiends, I think they're called. They call them fairies in this one, but I think they're fiends. Get your camera out. Oh, they're both dead. Damn, ride pod do be churning through these guys pretty quickly. Ride pod again. I mean, it helps when you do 85 damage a pop. So I don't know. Ooh, can I get a photo? No, that ain't gonna be it. Ride pod, show up and just kill that thing. Ride pod. Ride pod, I need you shooting. Alright. Good job, Ride pod. Alright. We can get a charging ram at us. Oh, baby. We got a charging ram. Damn, there's a lot of enemies in here. Ooh, perfect. His back is to us. Brick. How while his shield is on the ground is he able to defend himself? Seems a little sus. What do we got over here? Is a fairy on this list? Burning dragon fire. Take a picture of a dragon when it's performing its fire attack. Dog statue. Mark Trisman when it performs its bite attack. Okay, the bite attack is the other one we can do. What is this? Oh, it's a healing. Maybe by the end of this, we can upgrade Ride Pod again so that we can get the next set of upgrades, which is, I would like to have it be a little faster. That'd be sick. I don't know what the next upgrade looks like. Some bullet repair. Nice. These zones are big. That's grasshopper, but they call it a beaten? Nice, Ride Pod, killing it as usual. Just keep it going. Want to get to 1400 and then we're happy. Let's see if we can get a picture of it performing its bite. Boy, come over here. Instead, it's running us off the cliff. Oh, shit. Well, we fucked up. Boy, take a bite of me. All right. Eat some food real quick. Okay, I get it. That was the bite we're supposed to take a picture of. Damn. Okay, so that one, he just runs into you. Maybe if we stand right here and then... No, he's just gonna keep running into us. Perform the bite! We demand a bite! Oh, so close. Can he walk through the... No, shit. Just getting absolutely manhandled by this. Trying to capture a photo of this guy doing the bite maneuver. So we have to go in. Stole something from him. Repair powder. Nice. Okay. Okay, anytime we put distance between ourselves. Fuck. That's the bite that we're trying to get. That's the bite. Okay. So he's gonna bite again. There we go. Got it. Okay. Now we can whoop this boy's ass. Ride pod, get out there. Nice. Okay. Gonna have to repair hit and get this stuff. I don't think we have to stay with Ride Pod anymore. We kind of fucked it up. Having him be the one attack, but I think we probably messed up on our... Pop, pop. Oh, pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. 2 can bludgeon people to death with hammers. We're trying to level up our hammer so that we can put a new weapon on it that's a little bit stronger. Ride pod, take this boy out. Nicely done. All right, so we need like 100 more points. And then we'll be able to upgrade it again. So, damn, not a fan of the mass tribe dudes as much, just because they can seemingly are able to block pretty much any attack incoming to them. All right, that's 1400. So now we can either get a whoa, obtain an ABS coin. What the actual? What does that do? Coin emerges with a symbol of growth. What does this coin do again? We're gonna have to look this up real quick. To the wiki coins. I think ABS just makes it experience coin. Increases the amount of ABS dropped by an enemy by... Wow, that is pretty sick. Do we want to put that on... Can we put this on this shit? No. This doesn't get an upgrade, but these do. Oh, Max, you gotta open this geo. I guess you don't open it per se this time, you just grab it. Sea Dragon Crystal. Okay. I think that's all the enemy types we can get this time around. So we're probably just gonna attack these last couple dudes. These guys used to steal from you, and they used to be such a pain in the ass. And then in the first game, in this one, they don't seem like they are wanting to steal from you as much. Okay, so we got the meat, which means we can now leave this part of the dungeon and move on to the next. Need a flosser. Does this count as a waterfall? Guess not. Guess we're not cool enough for that waterfall, chat. Guess the only things we see is the monsters habilidades. Or no, yeah, monsters and their sick new abilities. Who's building all this infrastructure in this dungeon for all these little bridges? Seems like a pretty high budget. Maybe I'm mistaken, but that feels like a high budget, yes. Almost able to level up. Where's that slab of meat? Hunk of meat. Where's the meat, boys? Give me the meat, boy. Wow, that's how we're transporting from spot to spot? We're just taking slabs of meat. Attack all the enemy using a monster transformation. I'm not interested. These guys are some sick pups.
Lynn really seemed to be suffering. When I saw her like that, Mother, I remembered back to
Oh
when
my
you
god,
nursed me when I was
Max!
sick.
Nobody cares about your pampered life. Max is a small child. Mother, I'm unwell. Please help me. Why does your mom look like one of the servants? Sus, dude. Is your...
Mother, am I going to die?
See, I think this is a better... This scene specifically is a much better scene if we're not getting voice lines. It's much more... I can't kid on the voice.
Silly. But my head, it feels so faint. It's too late, Don't worry, sweetheart. Just rest. And anyway, it's the priest's day. So if you don't hang on a bit longer, you won't be able to go to heaven. What? Aw.
That's what your mom looks like? Damn. We gotta... Your mother is Monica, actually. She's come back in time. Oh, Ice Dragon? What's up, Ice Dragon? Does it have to be a fire dragon? Oh god, we're getting our shit kicked in. My bad, chat. I didn't realize these dragons aren't here to mess around. Especially two of them. Chillstone. Do you think they have the license to chill, chat? Oh god. All right, we leveled up our thing, so that means we can do two things. How many build up? 7 points. So we can do this synthesizer finally. So that's gonna massively increase stats across the board there. And that leaves us 1 point, which I think, I don't know if coins count as 1 or 2. Cool. So now we have steel and ABS up. I don't know how many of those things you can have at a time, but this thing should be whipping now. All right. Let's see. One tap him. Okay, we didn't one tap him, but we do significantly more damage now. And we give significantly more ABS, which stands for I have no clue. Not a fan of this enemy type. Would like them to not be in existence. At least we could 2-tap him. Alright, let's look at the map. Quite the map. Is this just a gap we can't fly across until we get like an ability? Or they just do that in the randomly procedurally downloaded, or the randomly created stuff. They're just like, you get this. Ooh, there's the fire dragon. I think we need to take a picture of it as it shoots fire at us. Fire dragon, spit fire at me, brother. That's not you spitting fire. That is, though. Okay. Gotta die for the art. I mean, that's essentially what we keep doing in this game, is we suffer for our art over and over again. Alright. Fire Dragon, please stop setting us on fire. Alright. We're gonna put some distance between us. You're gonna hit us with that classic fire spell. Hold up. Is that not a scoop? Don't be lying to me now, game. Charging ram. Dragon. Take a picture of a dragon when it performs its fire attack. Is that not what I'm taking a photo of? Guess I suffered a little bit too much for our art this time around, chat. All right, Monica, you're in, girl. Take care of that. Is that a Linda clone? Elphus? You thought Linda was, or you thought our girl was weaker than our boy? No. Monica is overpowered. So OP now. I've over leveled her, I think, but she does need a lot more health than our guy does, because I accidentally might have given him more of the health by accident. Nice treasure key, 2 of them. Ooh, that's a grand worth of gilda. Normally, you're supposed to probably just not 1v1 an elephant like this. But we're that bitch who can. Okay. Nice. Let us cross and hope we get the... That's nice. It looks like we don't have to go back, which is good. I hate this dude. All right, hit us with it. Hit us with it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Pop, 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 pop. Sturdy cloth. Thank you for this sturdy cloth. It's unfortunate. I guess we could switch over the thing real quick so that we could take pictures with this. But 2 of these tribe dudes, if we die right here, we're gonna be in trouble. So let's not die. Not what I meant to do, but not a fan of those guys. And I'll keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. Are we gonna get a heart or a angel? Oop. What are they gonna do? Coin came up. Monica's health has been reduced. That's okay. Could have been worse. Could have been Monica just dies. Or they break your weapons. That's like kind of the worst thing they can do. Because if you break your weapons, then you lose some of the stats that you've been investing into said weapons. Imagine if in Pokemon your stats of your Pokemon change drastically depending on how often they fainted. I mean, Magicka Sword Blade is a skill that allows you to absorb energy of an element attack such as fire, while when you swing, your sword will fire it back at them. You can continue to charge up the energy? What the frick? How do I use it? What the... Oh. Interesting. So you have to hit him with a little bit of a Rochambeau, I see. When we go back, we should buy more bread. doesn't do as much damage as I would like. But I guess it's nice to just absorb their attack instead of be hit it by it. Alright. This way it is. Use keys to open it. Thankfully we just got 2 more. So now we have 3. Hopefully it's a gun. Ah! Trumpet gun. Trumpet guns are okay. We already have the next evolution of said gun, so it's not like a big dub there, but you know, it's okay. Let's just get through this mission and not have to try to take a picture of this, guys. Ooh, what are you? A bastard sword. That is... I don't know where that falls within our pantheon of swords, but I think it's not as... I think it's worse than the choppa. He's gonna die of poison. I've poisoned him, chat. He will now die mid... falling. Die, you foul... Or can they not die of poison? I guess not. Guess he's post-poison life now. He just won't die of the poison. Teacher, please have him die of his poison. And the fact that he can defend while on the ground is such an annoying habit, especially because we're now at this angle. We have to get to round him and then smack him. Whatever, dude. Whatever is your sitch. Oh, fuck. That just did so much damage. Do we have any food? Yikes. Did we eat all of our food? Might have. Where did we last save? It has become chapter 3, but I think we have wasted some time there. Have we gotten the duck? I don't think we've entered the dungeon yet. Fuck, that's so annoying. Think we literally saved right before all that. Okay. We have to go get the duck. What a wash. What a great wash of just use of time. I cannot believe games used to do this. If you didn't, I guess Fallout was like that. If you didn't save enough times, you got into like trouble of having to go redo a bunch of stuff. But quick saving was a lot more prominent. But I guess I could have saved between levels. Damn. And now we have to get all those photos again. Fuck, that's annoying. Lest that be a lesson to you, children. Save your games. Save your games. Hopefully I did this right, because I don't really want to come back. Oh, the duck's already there. Wait. Did we already do the duck? Wait. Wait, where did we save? Okay, we saved before going into the dungeon at least. But we still have to take the picture of the ram and the tribesman and all that again. God, puta madre. What a waste. And we don't have our ABS thing. Are we gonna get it again? I don't think so. Darn, that's kind of actually tough if we don't actually get that. Oh, frick. All right. Okay. All right. Can't have two of these guys breaking my balls at the same time. Ride pod. Get them. All right, now let's switch back to the... Try to get this photo right there, and then we're up in his grill. Come on. I'm out here dying for the art form, and the game won't give it to me. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Incredibly tedious. Did we get it though? I don't think we did. Or maybe we did. What are they calling it? Face behind the mask. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Ride pod, get out of here and show this creature what concentrated missile does to its face. All right. Great. Let's, if it's the same map, let's do this first. You gonna... It's because we're not farther enough away. Dog, I'm trying to get you in your natural habitat. That's what I'm trying to get. I feel bad for the glue guys with the shield mask. Why? They seem like they got a good thing going for them. You'll be welcome in. I mean, all they do is just like chomp on you. Seems like they got that good lifestyle. Okay, that ain't gonna do it. Ride pod fuel? We never get any ride pod fuel. It's huge. Has it been an hour already? Let's write down what we did this last hour. Get fucking nothing because we died, so everything fell apart. That's tough. It's called day 3. What did we get up to? Started new dungeon. Literally got to make a PF Chang's in the future. Died without saving. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. We'll be right back. So we got the Rams photo and we got the other photo, and now we just need to just get through this level. I have a feeling this dungeon is going to be incredibly tedious if the tribesmen are always going to be on our dick like that. Can't have that happening. But at least we have Ride Pod here to absolute crush. Giant meat. Okay, we got the giant meat, so we don't have to kill any more creatures if we don't want to. But we're not gonna stop that. This is called Dark Cloud, not be merciful on the creatures who are clearly the monstrous. Or are we the monsters in this situation? We are the ones in their home, killing them where they live. So, I mean, have we seen a single monster come outside of the dungeon and be, at least not in this version of the game? In the OG, you did see monsters come out and attack people, but thus far it feels like we are the true monsters here, coming into somebody's abode and actively trying to cause harm to them and make them fear for their lives. Are we the baddies, guys? I couldn't be. Me with the robot that has spurs on it. What are you talking about? I mean, I have been talking about this weird thing that Max is ultra wealthy child who we're supposed to just root for? Nah. Shouldn't be rooting for this kid. He sucks. Okay. You guys need to chill out. Sturdy cloth. A lot of sturdy cloth this time around. Yeah, I don't know. Also, who's putting all these chests down? That's the real questions here. We need answers to. Is there anybody even over here? There is this question mark thing. Probably shouldn't take it because it's going to be a bad luck. You fucking motherfuckers. Devils. We just got baited. I feel like it always happens. We get baited into having to deal with that devil coin instead of the angel coin. That was clearly an angel coin that time around. I don't understand how we just got screwed like that. Am I out of line, chat? I don't think I'm out of line. We need to go back over here. Not sure if I like this dungeon layout. Having to constantly cross bridges to do anything is not my cup of tea. Ride Pod, do your thing. Ride Pod, I said do your thing. Nice, Ride Pod. I didn't realize Ride Pod could just kick things. I guess that makes sense. All right, here we go. About to ruin a whole family of these fairy Smiley's fairies. Why? Pure enjoyment of the game, as they say. Man, we got screwed. Sturdy cloth and a level up. Huge. Let's hit him with a Rochambeau and see if that gets him. Okay. He's still invincible with the mask. That's so insane. think this is the last guy? Or no, we still have to get the geostone. Oh, there's a couple other guys. Ride pod. Got 2 brochachos who need putting down right quick. All right. We defeated all the monsters. That takes care of them. Thankfully, we can skip that part of the voice lines. Got a geostone. God, these dungeons are going to take forever. Especially if they're this big. We gotta get a ride pod with faster legs. That's the hope. More ride pod fuel? Huge, chat. Huge. Alright. Let's ride that giant meat. Take it out of context if you want. Use the condor to get to the next level by riding using giant meat. What a delivery service. What happens if we had a giant bird that flew you around as long as you provided giant meat? What a service. No, not watching this again. Max, I don't care about your family life. Max, how many times do I have to tell you? Of the 2 protagonists, Monica is a crazy woman, but your stories suck. I'm going to be fully transparent with you. Your stories suck. That's some cheese. I hate the way you complain about things. That's a crystal. Nice. All right. Can we get a picture? That's Linda. Is there an Elphys scoop? I don't think there is. No. All right. Ride pod. This is clearly meant for you, but course. Not really sure. I swear to God this game knows when I have my camera out and is just like, no, we're not going to take a picture of you or let you take a picture of that. We're going to... Come on, dragon. Give me hit that. Hit that shit. Hit that pose. Hit that pose. We know you can do it, girl. Did that count? No, not a single one of those is it. Well, most unfortunate. Eat that cheese, boy. Is that not what we need? Are you not a dragon? That's what's happened. You're something else. That you gotta look at context clues, Kevin. Clearly not a dragon, even though it shoots fire like a dragon and it has many dragon-like features. However, that's not a dragon, Kevin. You can't be that dumb. You're not that good looking, Kevin. You can't be that dumb. It's a self-burn there, chat. It's a self-burn and everybody watched it happen. Jesus criminy. Is that Jason Bourne? All right. Anything cool? Just more repair powder. The dragon is a different creature. And I know which one it is. It's the one that's dragging its nuts across your face, yeah. What is that word? German? 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 Max, stop getting cooked, brother. Need you at 100%. Oh, what did we steal? Chill crystals? You have... I kept saying this last night when I was playing at the end. You've got the license to chill. Is the joke funny? No. Am I losing my mind? Yes. Did we leveled up though, so we can synthesize this, I think, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, we do not have our ABS coin that we got, which is most unfortunate. But here we are. I don't know why his attack connected, but mine did not. Get out of here, Ram. More gun repair and another level up for our lovely hammer. Oh, jeebus, that hammer. Yeah, we're gonna get another capacity, and then I'm just gonna look up what gives us the better legs. And the better legs, for those who don't understand, Ride Pod could have new attachments to its legs, so it goes even faster. I think the best one are the propellers, but the skates are also kind of fun. So he's just skating around, sliding around. Oh man, debated. Maybe we'll get lucky and get an ABS thing still. I doubt it. We're not that lucky. We need a heal. That's a rock. Thanks for the rough rocks, dudes. We'll do one more of these, and then we'll have to go back to the village to get our stuff repaired. No. Yes. And yes. I pray for a future the masked tribesmen are not a mainstay in this torturous hell. I was 100% blocking, and how are you able to block everything around you? It's like a goddamn Dark Souls creature. I've had easier times killing Dark Souls bosses than this thing. Please. Oh my god, it takes out my ride pod. Not my mech. All right, Monica, we need your ass in here. Whoop this creature's took us. Gotta put the space in between. Block, block, block. Get around. Smack, smack, smack. Jiminy Christmas, guys. I swear. Let's grab this. There's another one of those stupid ass creatures over there. Use a key to open it. Hopefully we get an AR-15. Belt trigger, that's the gun we have at least. It's not exactly what we want, but that's fine. What's this? Can I give the ride pod just some juice back and it will be fine? Rolling logs, that's fantastic. I wonder if we can revive ride pod. Ride pod is back, chat. We can go ahead to be ride pod again. Probably should be upgrading monster form, because right now monster form is pretty buns, if I'm being totally honest. Hello? Oh, frick, this is not monster form. Oh, shit. I didn't realize monster form is also Monica. So Monica's health is shared with monster form, but that makes sense. Okay. I didn't realize we were cheating. Going back to Ride Pod so that we can just take an easy, quick out on this, and monster form can get an upgrade. We want monster form getting an upgrade because I have a sneaking suspicion in the near future we're gonna have to play as monster form, which right now monster form does a total of 9 damage, and that's not gonna fly when we inevitably have to play that. So Monica, I'm gonna need you to start picking up the slack and leveling up monster form while I'm not playing. God, more of these fucking creatures. What's my most hated creature in this game thus far? This motherfucker. Why? Because it's annoying. Can she open this as monster form? No, she can't. That's fine. We now know. Alright. Damn. These fucking levels, dude, though, they take forever. I wonder what speedrunning this looks like. I wonder if there's probably a better way you can like somehow like jump through the missions quicker. I guess if you get Ride Pod upgraded real quick, you probably can you can fly because once his speed is higher, you can just fly, literally fly around. Hello. Can I talk to these guys? I cannot. But they can whoop my ass. Monica, get in there, girl. Smack these boys around. Monica, stop messing around. That experience is for your other form. Alright. How much... So now that they've leveled up again, does that do anything? I really don't actually know very much about the monster forms. Maybe because as a child I always didn't do them because I didn't really get, like, especially the first monster you get is kind of pathetic. So that's why I never really messed with them. I also liked the old method of switching between creatures instead of having to do the click around thing. Do we have a treasure key? I don't think we have one. All right. Let's get the fuck out of here. Monica, get us the hell off this plateau. This hellscape. This hellscape that they have. Okay. Let's save our progress. And then we'll go back to the basin real quick. Or the valley. I don't know what actually don't know the difference between a basin and a valley. This basin where water congregates and a valley doesn't actually necessarily mean that either. All right. Come on. What kind of shit do we have geostone wise? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. all 4 are the same height. And then we don't know anything else. Great. So it means we just need to do more work. But first, let's go to the stations so we can get more food, repair our ride pod, and upgrade our ride pod. I think a basin can be a type of valley. That makes sense. Oh, now we have roller skates. I just said it. Roller foot. We probably can just make those. Let's see. Hold up. It's cheating time, chat. Don't tell anybody, but we're cheating. Why? Because I don't waste time. Monica's loathing spikes. What are bucket legs? Clown foot, caterpillar, bucket legs, roller foot. What do we need? Freight train, rotating sign, and wheel. I think we might just have to buy them, chat. I don't think we got that. We don't got the shit for that. Robotron, thank you very much for the raid. I hope you're doing well. I assume you're playing Dark Cloud? I have no clue, but let's get you a shout out anyways. My name's Kevin. This channel is called Do It For Bruce. Who's Bruce? He's our cat. We make content for him. Normally we play a game called Crusader Kings 3, but today we are playing some classic because I need a palate cleanse from said experience of playing too much of one game. But yeah. We're live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. If you stream too much, my friend, if you have to raid and run, that's totally fine. But we gotta put that on him. Not that. Can we? Oh no, it's the one we already have. It just sits in our inventory. I forgot that. Donnie, where are you, my lad? I need you. I need you bad, Donnie. I'm gonna buy some lovely treasure keys from you. Donnie. We can dig up some scoops. We have 9 scoops, 2 new ones. That's fine. And let us buy... Oh, we don't have that kind of money too. To be honest, we also don't need some of this stuff that we have. Let's keep the bell trigger because it's kind of a nicer gun. But everything else in regards to that can go. Damn. We can sell this. The drum body. We can sell some of these. The amulets I never use. I used to use them in the other one, in Dark Cloud 1, but I have yet to really find a use for them here. Let's just get one more key. I just like having them. And bread is super inexpensive with Donnie. Donnie, 220 pieces of bread, please. Anything else we have a glut of that we can unload? Let's do that. I mean, this is yet to expose itself to be anything but trash. Okay. Our weapons, they're doing well. Our capacity is now 120. We'd really like to get those rollerblades, but I don't think we have... Let's look at the options to make it. To make rollerblades, we need... What do we need? Puta madre. We don't have the rotating sign. We might have rotating sign. freight train. I don't think we have freight train. Yeah, I don't think we have rotating sign either, so that's kind of out. What about multi-legs? It says silver balls. That's expensive. Deer horns post work robot. We might have deer horns post work robot. Let's look. A B C D. Deer horns. Pot, not post, sorry. Post. We don't have a post yet. And then working robot. We don't have that either. All right, well, that's fine. Mr. Duck, what do you sell? Cures abnormal status, will sell you mighty healing. What do you got? Let's see what kind of mighty heals you got. No, I don't need that. That's crap. All right. Off we go. To get ride pod some more upgrades. Let's also slap down save. In more ways than one. We didn't slap down a save. Chat, I 100% lied. Earth-shaking demon. Oh. Do the golems have a picture that we need to take a picture of? Golem. Hurry for the rock man. Starlight Canyon, take a picture of golem when it's raising his arm to do a smash attack. Sick. Can't wait to do more absolute damage to our creature self. Max, get in here. Get in here and take that picture, you freak. You gotta be kidding me. None of those were perfect? Checking out the film. None of those? It's bullshit. Dog, I'm trying to bait you. There we go. Nope. Nope. I'm dying for this art form out here. Nobody's giving it to me. Come on. Is it gotta get him at the peak of his It's like Pokemon Snap, but way worse because there's a high likely chance we die. Pokemon Snap, you just get knocked out. Fuck, that was it. I just went too high. Oh, come on. We're running out of road here. Come on. Give it to me, you stinking pile of rocks. Okay, so we don't have to go as far back. There we go. All right. Ride pod. Shoot this rock into dust. Thank you, Ride pod. You're beautiful, and we love you. Looks like I'm a German officer on his way to in the desert. With how our head is popping out of the thing. Look at this. Tell me that doesn't look like the desert court. Oh, the dog statue. We definitely can take a picture of this guy. What do we do for the dog statue? And take a picture of when it's changing into idle from hostile. It's a cute little doggo. Why has it got wings like that? I don't know. Damn. From idle to hostile? Or the other way around? From hostile to idle? From idle to hostile. Fucking, I'm a mastermind. Damn. I'm an artist mastermind. All right, when we can now give 2 more to Donnie, and maybe we'll get a, I don't know what you get, but you get something. This is shaping up to be my least favorite dungeon. It's just so big, and the movements between the different chat, you didn't see nothing. You haven't seen jack all. You didn't see anything. Don't act like you saw anything. You didn't see anything. There's nothing to see there. You didn't see shit. What are you, fucking cops? Kevin actively getting aggressive with nobody in chat. You fucking cap? What do you want? All right, more of these golems. I'm, for whatever reason, have the want to say golem instead of golem. Where's that guy who speaks? Where's that gentleman on TikTok who goes and says where you're from? I want him to break down why some people say golem and gollum. God. Ah, it's a mimic. Ride pod, shoot that mimic. Can't wait till Ride pod literally gets a katana and we can fly around the map. Waving a katana around, smacking people all upside the head. Lord of the Rings? I don't know. Yeah, golem. But like the term golem is like an ancient term. Like they used to make it like Lord is the Rings. I understood what you were saying. Why do we hear other music? Oh, it's like, what is that? Thought I was going insane for a second there, chat. Don't worry. Your boy is perfectly sane. But now, is just as sane as the rest of us, Kevin. Old Hebrew, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like the clay golems. Either way, I don't know why I've said this word so many times, but it feels necessary. We need to get Ride Pods some new kicks so that he may be feeling fabulous. The more I play this game, the more I think I like the original better. There are a lot of things that this does improves upon. I think the story is much weaker in this one than in the other one. I think the dungeons in general pretty much are the exact same, as each dungeon is pretty much the setup is pretty much the same, but like the vibes are different, if that makes sense. Like the shipwreck and they all pretty much are like thematically different, but layout similar. Like there's no big surprises. Whereas this, the layout of this kind of chafes. Maybe I'm just a complainer, but the moving around from place to place on these little bridges, and then all of a sudden you have a dead stop in it too, is kind of annoying. I'd say it's my least favorite mechanically dungeon thus far. I also just don't love the mask tribute or mask guys. Hopefully we don't have to face a lot more of them. I know some levels you just don't ever get them again. It seems like there's like we could look and see where if we ever get to see them again. My answer is hopefully not, because they suck. The fact that they're invincible while they're on the ground is kind of like, I feel like, bad game design. But maybe I'm just a complainer, chat. Gunpowder. Nice. We need to get a drains feather where it allows you to move much more quickly. I don't know if you can make those or if you just buy them from somebody. Ride pod, take out that golem. I think also the amount of different weapon powders are needed is tough. I think that stylistically is a choice to make it just like you gotta spend way more money than you should have to. I think they should have just kept one weapon powder the whole thing instead of having 3 types of weapon powder. You have one for amulets, one for guns, and one for your main weapons. And then the ride pod has its own fuels. I understand that, maybe, just so that you can choke point how often they use ride pod, but I also think it's bullshit. What would I mind to know? I'm just a dickhead who plays video games, not makes them. And also, this is a game from 2003. Played this game back when I was a kid. Thanks for giving it a playthrough, bringing it back some great memories. Even though I'm actively shitting on it. I'm not actively shitting on it. I think it is a very fun game. I think there's a lot of things that I, as a child, kind of did not remember was as like interesting, or I just kind of glossed over. I think what really got me differently in a different mindset is because as a child playing this one versus the one that came out in their early 2000 or in 2000, like Dark Cloud 1 or Dark Cloud, I think the improvements blew me away as a child. Obviously, I don't think it was HD at that point, but oh, that is a lot of damage we just took. Eat the bread, Max. I think they did do a good job of cutting down from 5 characters to 2. I think that is a much better idea. And then also having the support characters, giving it a little bit more customization is fun, so that not every time you're like using the same support characters, even though we've pretty much only used one. But I know there's people have like a tower of support characters that they like. The one that everybody says is the best is the one that gives you access to maps. The one we're using right now, what's his name? Bento or something? Or no, Bruno. Oh, we don't have one. Did he go away? Oh, well, we gotta rectify that. Yo-Yo Barrel. Can we take a picture of Yo-Yo Barrel, or is he not? I like the, also, though I'm belly aching about it, I like the invention element of it and making it kind of a little bit more like you gotta be taking pictures of all these things or else you're gonna miss out on the opportunities. I like that. And it just, you not relied, definitely has flaws that I can find it grindy, but I definitely, overall, story, world design, and soundtrack is amazing. No, the sound is always, I use the soundtrack still on some of my Crusader Kings 3D shorts. Especially is it Gandora or something like that? I use that one a lot because it's got that like kind of medieval feel to it. And people hear it all the time in the videos and stuff like that and comment on it. Man, this is a big ass dungeon. I think the coast dungeon is my favorite from what I can remember. Because as a child, the volcano dungeon kind of drags. Great for golf, not great for the rest. I also miss being able to switch between characters more easily, but we need to level this girl up. Do we think Monica can 1v1 the barrel guy? I think she's pretty OP right now, but let's find out. No. That was a gross miscalculation by yours truly. Ride pod. Get your guns out here. Good job, Ride pod, as usual. We need to get better. I don't know what the next monster form we have, but I distinctly know this ain't it. I don't like this one's attacks. This, like, plus the spit. Spit is not my favorite. How do we do the spit? Yeah, not a fan. I wonder if we can specialize it. I remember being able to do that. Okay. Let's get our geostone and then probably head out. Ooh, windstone. I haven't seen a windstone in a while. Monica, take this baby creature out. We've maybe over leveled Monica. She might be a little bit too tough. I think there is I gotta remember if a upcoming thing is gonna be a seal where we have to play as monster only. I think it's coming up here soon. So we definitely are gonna be in cooked situation if we don't give Monica's monster form at least a couple upgrades. Nice little upgrade. Well, how much damage are we doing as a character now? Still 9 damage? When did we get the update? I think it's not until you hit 20. I might be wrong in that. I don't know. It's been a while. I'd probably have to look it up. I guess that's also the nice thing of this game now, is that it's been so long that all the information you've ever had a question about has an answer to now, and at your fingertips, and quickly and without much ooh, that's huge. Power crystals are nice. Let's give us ABS. Looks like you have to change into a human form. That's anti-monster behavior right there. Baited every time. Double Monica's health. Ugh. The worst gambler when it comes to this coin game. That coin minigame gets me distraught. No. Not distraught. Fucked up. Let's get 1,000 just so that we make sure that we don't have access to it. You're telling me this doesn't look like Matt's on campaign in the desert right now? You got a medal. Nice. I don't know what it's for, but probably I think how quickly we do that. We should switch back to Max. Let's do one more of the dungeons and then, wow. It's fucking rude. Absolutely rude. Big piece of meat. Take us, Condor. Take us to the next level. Let's hit that save. Yeah, because how much more do we have? This is like significantly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. At least on the main branch, but then there's, ooh, seal time. What is a seal? It's a red seal. Does that mean that only Max can play? No, only Monica can play. The red seal is the opposite. So the person who has the seal, Max cannot be chosen. Okay. And of course they give us, this is the one that they're like, now you have to fight elephants, bruv. All right, let's pause this game real quick. I'm gonna use the restroom. We'll run a quick ad and then we'll be right back in just a jiff. Thank you for everybody on Twitch, on YouTube, and TikTok. We appreciate y'all. Cool. All right. For some reason, the developers of this game decided to put two elephants right next to each other. Let's go see if we can whoop ass. Let's also equip some bombs. We have access to them. Also, hold up. We got synthesizers. Let's synthesize some points of attack. Probably should have done that differently, but whatever. Now we're doing 51 damage. To get our, and it also does poison on this weapon, which is nice. To build up, to be honest, I don't know what version of the Choppa we want. Choppa! We're at Chopper. We're probably gonna go... Chopper into Brave Arc? No, we gotta go Dusk. Okay. We have the Duskep or the Korra, which then give us, right? Am I interpreting this right? This flowchart is kind of fucked. Small sword, either this or that. Okay. Let's go up north. So we need more 45 and 50 of SM. It's 45 and 50. Am I interpreting that right? We'll find out. And Cyclone too? Is that true? I think these are mismatched, but that's fine. We need more Smash and Beast, which we have plenty of Smash. So why don't we give them Beast? 2 Beasts. Sorry if you mentioned this already, but do you have any childhood game memories or bad about this game? All I remember is the golf as a child. Literally, the golf being such a weird element of this game because you'd be like fighting for your life, and then all of a sudden it'd be like, okay, time to play some mini golf. You know we love mini golf here. God, what is going on? I don't understand. We're having a... Alright. Game is not happy with me. Alrighty. Right off the bat, this is looking tough for our hero. Nice. Can the bomb affect us? It could in the first one. From what I recall. Alright, we can probably whoop this elephant's ass. We just gotta put... We just couldn't have two elephants right next to each other. That was problematic for sure. God, how many elephants did they put on this level? Is it all elephants? Is this like the first like gotcha moment where you guys, they were like, hey, by the way, we're gonna gatekeep the shit out of this game, but you're gonna have to go level Monica up a shit ton. Literally, it's all elephants, guys. It's all elephants. There's all elephants and nothing more. Oh, huge. But they didn't realize that I might have over leveled Monica last night. They didn't foresee that happening. If it's another elephant, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. We can take on elephants. Clearly. We've proven more valiant than an elephant. It's all elephants. It's literally all elephants. it's all elephants. Okay. Oh damn, the fucking throwback though. What do we can steal from elephants? That's the question. I forget what the... And a golem? Jesus. I don't know if we can deal with golems. Probably should have saved the bomb for the golem, but... Looks like bombs don't affect us. As they once did. Alright. Another level up. Huge, huge, huge. We want... Smash. More smash points. Why don't we spectralize 4? Smash. I also just remember the minigames a lot for some reason. For whatever reason, the story eludes me as a child. Or child Kevin didn't really remember the story. Maybe because it was it was more convoluted than the OG one. The OG one was pretty cut and dry. It was like, Tone, you gotta get in the dungeon or else we ain't rebuilding this town. Whereas this is just like, throws just a lot of exposition at you and expects you to be like, chill with it. God damn. I don't know why it's having such a difficult time running this. It's not like it's like 1% of my CPU. Maybe it's just... Maybe it's the mod I'm using too that's not helping. Because we turned if you can't tell, we made a HD mod skin. Get in there. Ooh. Okay. I don't think we can take that thing out so easily. What else do we have? We can craft bombs, can't we? Oh, baby boy, we can craft bombs. We might be able to... That might be our only saving grace. Bang. Bang. How's this doing, damage-wise? Alright, another bomb. Elephants easily can be destroyed. These guys, on the other hand, Much harder. Scraps. Scrap metal, yeah. Deer elephants. Come get your ass beat. They do a lot of damage to us, though. Our poison does a lot of damage, too. Monster form. You need the upgrades, girl. Got a text message coming through. Who's trying to text me? I don't know. Cool. Can you steal anything from an elephant? Other than its memories? Monster. I guess the nice thing about the monster form is there's nothing to repair. It just so happens that the monster form is quite ass. Okay. That's the drawbacks of the monster form. We have friends coming over later, and their child is unwell, or at least presenting unwell. And they were asking whether or not we would be okay with them coming over with the unwell baby. I don't leave the home. Oh, man! Alright, let's heal real quick. Nice. Wow, how did we get her from that far away? That was quite the reach with the chop. Choppa. Can we go back in here or no? Once used, that's not my favorite. I liked when you could just constant heal. Also, I think they got rid of the thirst mechanics. Obviously we haven't experienced them once since starting the dungeon crawls, but that's a series that I've also been reading recently. Dungeon Crawler Carl. You'd think it would be kind of a throwaway book, but I think I've read not all of them because there's like, I think there's 8 or 9 of them, but I've read a decent amount of them. If you want a TTRPG written book, I suggest Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's all about a man forced into dungeons. Kind of feels like Hunger Games, but on a galactic scale. Worth the read, in my opinion. Cool. All right. Monica's minus the golems is there's been a pretty cakewalky fight. Some paint. You love some pink paint. I can't believe they just were like developers were like, yo, we're just gonna force the player to deal with this. Oh fuck, we might be dead. I love how I was just saying this was a cakewalk. The developers were like, yeah, I hope you've been getting Monica leveled up. If not, get excited, because now you're going to have to fight as her against literally elephants. Large elephants. Hope that's not an issue, children. Thankfully, there is a lot of stones around. All right, we got the exit key. Now we can piss off. I think let's just take out this last couple elephant. Does she take damage while in monster form? Am I reading that situation right? Yeah, she is. Oh, interesting. So that's like the drawback of monster form is that you're always taking damage as long as you're in it. Ooh, what the? There's one of these creatures for whatever reason? Strange. Nice. Monster form is level 5. Does it say on the badge itself what level they are? So right now, level 5, Young Bud. Monster Morph, 64 health experience. So every 100 points it levels up. It will be interesting to see what happens when we get to like a much higher level. Is this where we're supposed to be going, or is it the other way we're supposed to be going? This is a moon. Does the condor for the moon section have better or different meat requirements? Maybe they're vegetarian. Cool. Let's leave the dungeon. We've done enough to, I think, warrant some geode loading now. It has been an hour. What did we do this last hour? A lot of more dungeon grinding. Download geostones. What now must we create? Now you must do these things. Learn what these things are clearly. All right. Analyze, analyze, analyze. Lower prayer site restored. We don't have enough detail to start doing anything. So I guess we'll just not do anything. Until I know who I need to move here, there's no point in moving somebody there. Let's get Ripod some new feet. Mr. Ripod, can I see your feet? Upgrade Ripod. I know we probably should just wait for this, but I'm just gonna do the feet. So he's a little bit quicker. Now he's got skates on. Don't think skates are the smartest move, but that being said, we also need to get a... Who do we want to add to the party? I think this Borneo has been very helpful because he gives you head of the construction, he boosts his item acquisition when defeating a monster. So he gives you just more items when you fight a monster, which I think is sick. What does his assistant do? Buy gunpowder. No joke, they just have gunpowder for sale. Glad that prices are pretty much the same across the board. It feels like, at least. probably should have put this on somebody finally, but I've just not taken the time to do it. How many keys do we have? 3? Might need to get a couple more from Donnie Boy. Donnie, give me some treasure. Oh, we got scoops for you too. Treasure keys. Just have them on me. Is always good. Do that, and then 2 of those. I think we have enough of those, but we should probably unload some of this crystal. Oh, there's that glass. I thought it was crystals for some reason. Probably don't need this much antidote. Here's 5. Got some cash back. Claire, what do you do again? Add 2 enemy rage chips. What the fuck is a... What is a rage chip? Is that the thing that we keep... At the top of the thing? I think it is. Alright. Monster Trash Station. Lists. Beast. Premium chicken. Next one we can probably get is Beast. If we throw cheese into a... at a ram, we can get it. We can do it aquatic if we want to. Darkling. What is a darkling? Undead. Kill with holy water. Rainbow forest. Would you rather be a skeleton? Wind element. Let's try to do this. Let's buy 2 of the... Oh, buy 1 of these, I guess. And then... Buy another one. And try to... Does it... What does it want me to throw at it? Wind element. What is a wind element again? Oh, it's the thing. We have it. We have plenty of those. So we need to just throw it. Hold up. What does this say? Okay, the list. Not only the first monster is listed for each represented class, you can still get the beast type badge from Ramsey enemy using premium chicken even if you cannot use that monster transformation below the table. Also shows the first monster opportunity. One notable function of the transformation is that they quickly turn into a monster that is friendly to them, one that you are fighting, effectively letting you flee safely. Class change. The maximum level monster drops. After each evolution at 26, 51, and 76, you get to gain a monster drop, a unique item that only used for synthesis on weapons due to the large amount of weapon attribution each one grants. Each tier of monster drop is stronger than the next. Okay. Monster transformation. All right. Well, we'll find out what we need to toss at the reptile next time we see one of those. Now we're flat broke though. Stuart, give me some stuff. I don't think we have stuff to sell you really. We can sell some rocks. I don't think we need as many rocks as we have. All right, we're not broke completely yet. Let's see what the next level has for us in store. That's where we are. We need to be in a capsule. We might do some hinky things here. We'll see. Okay. White seal. The floor has a white seal on it. You cannot restore health or cure. Okay, that's fine. Just don't take damage, chat. That's easy. Let's see these new skates in motion. Dude, yeah, look at how quickly we're moving. We do probably need to get a better weapon soon. Damn, all these golems? Yeah, these guys are starting to be less effective than they were previously. Nice. Nice. Silver ball, hell yeah. That shit's worth at least a little bit, but we should... these fucking guys are back. Chat, they're back. I can't do it. Well, I can clearly, because I just did, but... Mimics. Get out of here, Mimic. What can we still Mimic-wise? I wonder if they have a wide variety of things you can steal from Mimics. Oh, wow. Our gun is severely underpowered. I don't think we've really upgraded the gun in a long time, so that would make sense. So the rocks seem to work just fine, so we can just hit him with a rock, and then as long as it's not straight on, it seems like we'll be in good shape. This feels like a very Mimic heavy level, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, we can't heal. Hold up. Can we at least... No. Can't even use that on Max? Shit, Max. You might be dead, bro. I didn't realize Mimics poisoned you. Like that. Max, you might be cooked, brother. So long, farewell. You just got snake bit. Thankfully, though, Monica can still... do her job. Not that. Let's keep upgrading our monster. Alright, so we now have our exit strategy, so we no longer have to technically fight anything else, but it was good to keep going because you don't know the day we're going to be under-leveled because we didn't fight the right thing. Alright. Great. Nice. Give us something good. Give us something good. Give us something good. Give us something good. Huge. Angel restores your full health and cures all your stats. Oh, great. If only we were some other creature named Max who needed that. Perfect. I wonder what if any of the monsters drop 100 ADS. We have the book. I actually don't know if I'm supposed to be... if we gain more information. We have been getting more information. Nothing gives that much. Spider Lady. 20, 22. Mimics. These guys give 22. How much do the elves give? Or the elephants? 30? That's not that much. I feel like it should be twice as much for like killing an elephant. Golems are the same. Holy, these guys are interesting. All right, so the best thing to do is just kill the elephants and get the experience from them. Spoken like a true poacher. Just kill the elephants, get the experience from them. All right, Mimic. You ain't gonna run this same trick upon us. Miss out on half of that ABS. Elephant stay. Oh, what? I didn't realize we could take damage like that on the ground. Holy fuck. Oh, that's right. We can't heal. Ride pod to the rescue, please. Not move. Ride pod, I need you to go ahead and shoot this guy. Dude, we are in kind of a tough stitch now. I guess we could leave. There's no real need to stick around other than... No, definitely not that. Hold up. Does this count as sunrise? Morning sun. It does. I'm gonna keep on. If I were to... Yeah, dude. This would be kind of a fun... Like, not to remake this game completely, because it wouldn't make the same sense, but like... What? Okay. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. But there are a lot of elements I would take from this game. Like I love the evolution of gun or your weapons. I don't know why that's not true. Like Pokemon's so popular. Why isn't that like kind of same mechanic not true in more games? It probably is, and I'm just not knowing them. I don't know. What else do I have that I would like from this that I would take? I think the rebuilding element is that people would really like that too. Kind of gives Sims vibes. We're so much faster. Maybe we should get the talking version of Ride Pod. Is it a waste of resources to having talking Ride Pod? Maybe. Might not be the smartest move. Sometimes he says annoying shit. Can we die in monster form? That's the question. Okay, no, monster form has its own situation. It has like a time limit. Thank God. All right. We can heal. Give me that big meat so we can ride that condor out of here. What did you say, Kevin? Time to defeat this. Attack defeat with the monster transformation not happening. They must be at their mine. Okay. We got another ad upcoming for Twitch. Oh, fuck. What are you talking about, Kevin? What are you seeing? Nothing. Guys, don't be fucking narcs. Hurry up. I'm gonna say yellow box. I think that was the better choice. Couldn't tell really. Sometimes it's hard to tell what item is that. I think that was a hunk of copper. Ooh, what is that? Water? Ice. Let's put a chill. Where's the chill? Do we not have chill? There it is. Equip. Remove. How do I put this in here? Game is not happy with me trying to do this on the bridge for whatever reason. All right, I'll fucking come over here, game. Chill your balls. How do I put things into this? Do I just put it on the subject? Is it just one chill? Equip. Okay. Do I have to be in the monster form to do it? Okay, that's not gonna work, guys. So sorry. So sorry.
Which shall it be? Very good. Here you are.
Okay. I don't really understand the gift capsule. To actually you start with is not necessarily the same as the one you choose to please with a gift. You can please a death mouse or ram, but the badge always starts with the sewer rat. Note that some of the flying or quick monsters can make you miss your gift capsules, which can be disastrous when throwing expensive items. Using a heartthrob cherry can so we freeze them and then we throw it after them. Out of the total 12 badges, 2 of them do not require monsters. They're the moon and the sun, which are received from Donnie after giving 600 or 700 photo points, which the camera, and then taking them to max. The moon badge allows monsters to stay and transform for longer periods and times, and the sun badge raises the attack defense of the transformed monster. Okay. Okay. So we have to maybe freeze the thing, equip, and then we get chill. We're definitely gonna save a bunch on this one. Not take out. Equip. We're gonna go real quick. Save state, and then hold up. Hold up. Then what do I do? What do I do? Once we use the capsule, what? Obtain all the badges. Fuck. Monster badges. We used the chill. I thought I did everything right. Do I now have to kill it? I don't really understand. So ice golem, we froze it, and just to make sure, remove. What's in it? Equip, no. Remove. No. This is a water one. I guess pop 3 into that bad boy. I don't really know if that's the important thing here. Because this is an ice. So that's definitely not the right one, right? Ice has chill. Okay. Remove. Am I supposed to throw it as the monster? That's the question. Water. Holy. Chill. 1, 2, 3. Let's just throw 2, 3 in. Hopefully I didn't just throw those away. I didn't. Okay, good. Not take out. Equip. To actually monster you start, you will not necessary. You can play, please, the death rat. Nah. Monster badge transformation. It requires badges or just invitation. A gift capsule then has the placed into an active item slot as it is thrown item and loaded with 3 of the required items of the monster you are intended to use on. If done correctly, the monster will show a musical note and then drop the related monster badge. Okay, so the problem was we just didn't. There. So now we kill this thing? Yes, okay. So now we go to our character and we go to her. She can now transform into a wind creature. And she's like, "Pew, pew, 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 pew." This is way more fun. Yeah, this thing kicks ass. Just flying around as a creature and just shooting my missiles at it, things. Why would I ever not be this creature? Hold up. This is way, look at how much more damage this thing does. Way much more damage. Let's look at characters. Let's look at the view stats. It just can do wind breath. Everything else. So sorry. I don't know about that other creature. This is so much more fun. We're gonna be rolling around here and shooting missiles at my brethren. Man, I didn't do this as a child, and I regret not knowing this is how that worked, because this is so much more fun. What are you telling me? I'm a little dragon on a little ball flying around shooting missiles at things? Screw being Monica. I'm gonna be this thing for the rest of the game. Okay. So now we know how to do that. That's let's go ahead and save that real quick. Sweet. We learn something new every day. It's still weird that you kill them still. You know? Oh, one of my brethren. Yeah, this thing can churn. What happens when we turn into a full-fledged dragon? That'd be sick. Okay. Look at this thing. And it's kind of fast, too. Am I crazy? Feels fast. Feels like we're cooking. So fast. Turn my whole disposition up about this dungeon all the way around. So now we're just flying around as a little dragon creature on a crystal, kicking other dragon crystal ass. Okay. Dude, imagine we didn't have the internet for that last part. That would have been disastrous, to say the least. Because it would just been like, what am I doing? Why am I doing it that way? Or paint. You know I love a good paint job. Not even a euphemism, just a truth. Oh my god. So rude. Does the monster transformation between levels changed? Like, can we go back? No wonder Monica's situation was, if we had been the elephant fighting those elephants as this, it would have been dunzo for them. Leveled up. Just turn this into a Call of Duty game at this point. Fucking Call of Duty 8. I'm a baby dragon on a ball and I kick ass. And I can open chests because I'm so professional. What's the mission, Commander? It's you and a baby dragon. And versus I don't even remember the big bads in that game, in any of that series. The last Call of Duty I played was Modern Warfare OG 2, maybe 3. Actually, no, it was 3. And then after that, I stopped because I went to the university and stopped playing COD because I didn't have time because I was doing higher education things. Let your imagination run wild and what that meant. Oh, fuck. He's not that fast. Can you block? You can't block. But he does take a hit better than most. All right, one more. How I was talking shit earlier about monsters. I just didn't realize there were just better monsters out there that you could be. Gonna level this bad boy up to be the biggest nuisance in the valley. All monsters defeated except for the one in your heart. All right. Monica, take us out of here. Go on and take us out, Monica. Wherever that meat is, so that I may do that. There you go. Save progress. I don't know if we can go that way or this way. Let's just do another one and see what our situation is. Are they gonna... Is my monster form healed at all? No, okay. So you can't stay in monster form forever. That's a mimic, guys. Please don't die to that. Ooh, we cannot take on that mimic. Monica, you got the ability to fight this mimic? The answer is probably not. So freeze that shit. Wait, you're supposed to be frozen, mimic. I just baited my shit out of myself. Jesus, the mimics do not mess around. Monster can't do anything. Ride pod, come to the rescue. We need a giant mech. Ride pod, I apologize once again for breaking your lovely weapons that you have. Max, you need a heal, bro. I know it's because I was just messing around as a monster the whole time, but like, come on. Let's be realistic. What's going on here? Gotta keep your self going better than that. Is this gonna just be a mimic-filled level? That's some cheese. So we could get another capsule and throw some cheese at the enemies. And get a ram, and then that's beast form. And then the aquatic form, and then whatever you want. ABS boost, huge. Not ride pod, not ride pod. Monster. I'm living for the monster. It'll be interesting to see what happens at level 21 to this one. Does it turn into another different kind of beast? Or is it a different level that they level up? Probably gonna do some off. Oh, what the hell is that thing? Nika Paus. Nika Paus. Nika. Are you something I have to take a picture of? No. Nope, no indeed. Priest of Rama. I think we got all the things until our next one, which is a couple missable ones. Okay. No ability to stop me in my fire of elemental damage. I am unstoppable when it comes to elemental beams of death. My fellow brethren cannot deal with my incessant damage dealing. Can't believe this is game design that they were like, yeah, you get to fly around as one of your characters just turns into a monster, other monsters. Clearly, I never used it enough as a child to even realize that you could do this. Straight up was just like, nah, I've never in my whole entire life ever done that. I imagine, let's just check something real quick. With the monsters, Class change. When a monster gains 25 levels, they gain the option to class change, allowing the monster to attain a stronger form that has the encounter encouraged during a normal game span. For their second class change, some also gain an opportunity to change their different species. The beast type badge is unique because it's the only one that grants that option change at level 26, namely rams along the side the beach rat. This is the follow. Choose one class will cause you to miss out on the other class path entirely. Regardless of your choice, you can still use the old, if available, form if you select the monster species. For example, if you have a 76 Castle Eater, you still use the sewer rat, beach rat form, although they are still weaker with less stats. Interesting. So we have I was looking at the reptile family. We have the wind Jurom, and then the ice Jurom, and then thunder, or we can go fire or holy. Interesting. So it's not really until certain levels that you get to split off. So the beast one might be worth doing just because they have, I don't know. But it seems like you have to level them all up individually, which I think is kind of horseshit. That's just so much grinding, because that's like 10 monster forms. Yeah, that's not ideal. We're about to die as our beast form, seems. Yeah, we're definitely faster in beast form. Or at least it feels that way. How does beast form do against this thing? Not great. Ride pod, please come save us. We haven't even hit the first boss yet of this region. Is that bad? Probably. It's another dead stop. God. Not a fan of that. Okay. So, I guess the lesson with the monster transformation is that wait until you go to a place where the ABS is really high, so you can automatically, once you kill one thing, it automatically levels your dude up. So you only have to kill like 25 monsters to get to the fuck the next level, quote unquote. Wow, okay. That was rude. Darn, I was trying to hit it with the gun, but I guess we got. And I guess we can look on the wiki to see where the best ABS is dropped. Probably not until later, because right now this shit is whack. Yeah, I'm gonna be excited when we no longer have to do this dungeon. This dungeon is purely dick move dungeon, because like the amount of just random dead ends that happen and are just kind of not cohesive. Not a fan of. Do we have the meat? Let's make sure we have the meat. I don't think we have the meat, chat. So we're gonna have to go kill that pack. Okay. Max really getting all that good from... Okay, the meat was there. So now we have to hopefully get a positive coin. Oh. Fully restores your health and cures all your stuff. Cool. We're so cool. What level is our... this thing? Needs exorcism, smash, and scale. We got scale for days, so why don't we use that? Why don't we use spectralize 3 scale? Probably could look on the wiki to see what needs to level this up, but let's just do it the old-fashioned, wasteful way. 3 of this. And then we can add 1 attack, I think, just to spruce this bad boy up a little bit. Okay. Durability is pretty strong. In this one, we can do that. Okay. Still need more smash, scale, and exorcism. So we didn't change anything there. That's just fine. Let's hit him with the old spin attack. How's that dude floating midair? Magic, Kevin, magic. That's how he's floating midair. Don't be so silly. Of course it's magic. Ooh, perfect timing. We just used one of those. This is the map. And off we go. Let's get this last holy... How do you pronounce that word? Gemron? I don't think that's how it's pronounced. Gemron? Maybe? Either way, we're going back to village. We need to fix up Ride Pod. Literally about to break down. All right, we did it. We're the best. Can't wait till we learn how to golf. All right. To the next dungeon level. But we're gonna leave so that we can maybe take our selves out of here. Off we go. Take me, Condor. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I supposed to be... Did I skip something? Maybe we'll get access to another one of these paths in the future. Because it feels like we should have been able to do them, but maybe that's a future pathway that we will unlock with the story that allows us to do some timey-wimey bullshit. Download Geostones. Completed. Alright. What do we need? Lower prayer site restored. We still don't know how to do that one. Starlight temple restored. Lower prayer site restored. Lynn helped. Star lamp on brick house. Starlight temple restored. Yeah, we don't know any of this information. So I guess we just got to keep going through the... It says we just need a brick house on one of these. I don't even know if we have a brick house, do we? Oh, there it is. We need more sticky clay. All right, well, fuck me, I guess. Thought I was cool. Turns out I'm not that cool. We'll get our shit repaired, and then we will talk about what we did this last hour. What did we do this last hour? A lot of dungeon grinding. Not a lot more than that. Dungeon grinding, became a baby dragon. That's pretty much all we did that hour. No new story updates. I mean, did we get RidePod his shit there? I don't think we need to do that yet. We just need to repair RidePod. And then we need to go to the back of the bus to get the sticky icky brick house. Probably gonna have to build 4 brick houses because I think they all have to weigh the same. I'm not sure though. You need some more? We literally don't have clay. I thought we had a bunch of clay. Did we use it all? Must have used it all. Let's do this. Literally don't need any of this other stuff, I don't think. Let's buy some cheese. Or does she make the cheese? We can't buy it from her. She just has amulets. He's got elements. Paints. Julia has bracelets. Does she have other ones now or no? She does have another one. Golden brassard. Okay. I think we need more repair. But we'll see. He's got medicine. Donnie. Do I have any more scoops for him? Clearly not. Scoop dilly dooloop. Anything worth selling? Not at this moment. Probably don't need as much stuff as we have here. I guess back to the canyon. I mean, I don't see what we really can do other than just keep moving around as a canyon dighead. Because there's nothing we can upgrade. Because we don't know what we need for those last couple items. Ooh, is that a waterfall? Wish I could take a picture of you and count. Okay, well, we're full up on our waterfall stuff, or our pictures. I don't think there's any new ones other than the sun. Morning sun might have been the only one. Good stuff. Who in the... Oh, this is the guy we gotta take pictures of. Relax. I just want to take some pictures. Picture of Rama when it rubs its hands. Take a picture of the priest when it rubs its back. Hey, dog. Take a picture. Rub your back. 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 You weirdo. You gonna rub your back? Oh man. I don't want those hands. No, it's just healing. All right. Ooh, not again. We have 3 cheeses, so next time we see a ram, we should throw a capsule at it to get those 3 cheeses. I think mimics are my least favorite fantasy creature, and not only do they deprive you of wonderful treasure that you could have been getting, they also are now a foe that you must defeat. How is that fucking allowed? That seems so rude. Good thing there's a guy who, I think it's not until the next chapter that we get him, that allows you to predict whether what one is going to be a mimic or not. So can't wait to have that person on our squad to easily tell me if mimics are mimics. Okay. Okay. Ooh. We can definitely take a picture of this. Ivanov. Take a picture of Ivanov while performing its roll attack. Well, Ivanov, do I have a photo opportunity for you, my good man? Thank you for being one of the easier ones to happen. Also, did we double steal? I didn't realize you could double steal. Looks like we're about to go to ad break on Twitch. Good opportunity to use the restroom. Thank you for everybody who's been watching on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok. I appreciate you all sexy, yet far too intelligent people to be wasting your time with me. We'll be back in just a jiff. We'll see you in 30 minutes or less. Grab a snack. I'll be there. Back. Ugh. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Okay. What did I do? Oh god, what did I do? Did I do? Did I freeze the game somehow? Save state over spot 3. No, no, no. I didn't mean to do this. Nice big picture mode. Done something, chat. Where did we save? Hopefully I just saved. Oh god, what have I done?